Happy holidays, everybody. I hope y'all enjoying y'all barbecue because, boy, barbecue is tasting real salty to me right now because I'm trying to figure out what in the HE double hockey sticks took place in this Orange Blossom Classic game. Now, I do recall doing a couple of shows during the summertime before the season started. I'm saying, you know what? Let's see what Alabama State going to be able to get out there and do. Will they be able to, get the passing game going? Do they have the playmakers out there to do the things that need to be done for them to win a game? And exactly how in the world are they going to use Andrew Body out there on the field as the starting quarterback? Well, hot diggity dang on, y'all just answered every daggone question I had running through my daggone mind sitting here watching this game. And I ain't going to lie to you. Today I wanted to call this Red Monday because I am furious right now as far as what I'm looking at, and it just don't make any sense. And I'm just trying to really put it together as far as like what we got happening here. Y'all heard the ding in the background. The ding letting you know that coach is on one already this morning. But guys, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and get on in this thing. I ain't gonna hold y'all much long because I know y'all want to get down to playing some spades and do whatever it is that y'all gonna do today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kick this thing off to you right about now. You know, it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos. And tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's no positive vibes. We just have a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get on in this thing because I got to tell you right now, this game got me more infuriated than the daggone Clark Atlanta versus Fort Valley game that I watched this past weekend. Coach Keaton, I got to give you your props, brother, because you got out there and showed out with your team, made sure they was coached up, ready to go, and even the quarterback got out there and balled his behind off. I'm going to talk about that later because, boy, I got to talk about that. I can't even call my son right now. My son is he irritated out there right now, so they don't need me calling him to say probably Thursday. That's how pissed off he is. Yeah, he's over at Fort Valley, so I'm going to have to go ahead and wait, give him his time to so I can go ahead and get back with him to really see what's going on with all of this stuff that's going on that I saw this past weekend. But you know what? I can't woosah right now because I'm trying to understand what in the heck is going on here. Yeah, y'all almost got me. I'm about to start cussing. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't going. But I tell you this. The plane ride back to Alabama State, the plane ride from Miami back to Montgomery should be sick right now. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you a couple of takeaways from this game because North Carolina Central ran that ball down your throat. Ran it down your throat. I mean, there's nowhere in the world you got two daggone running backs on the team that had, 200 yards rushing the ball? I'm like, come on, guys, what we got going on here? But see, the crazy thing is, when people talk about this kind of stuff, folks get upset and get mad because we're being haters. We're giving objective opinions when it comes to certain things that we see outside of having the glasses on that just have us to a point to where we don't see nothing else other than the team that's before us and they can't do no wrong. Yeah, some other folks I got to talk about that played this past weekend. They got me a little heated up underneath the collar too. Yeah, you getting that work too. I ain't backing off nobody this time. We're gonna go ahead. We diving in, but I'm gonna start with this one first because this was the first thing on my mind when I got up this morning. But I'm gonna say this: Harris Walker coming in there for Davis Richard. He's starting quarterback. The young man threw for 119 yards, and I believe he threw a touchdown pass in this game as well. Got to give the young man his props. You can't take it from him. Like I said, you can't take that from him. He came out there and did what was asked of him, which was lead the team down the field, put points on the board, and don't screw up and give the game away. He did exactly everything that they asked for him to do. So you can't get upset with that. But I will say this. When it comes to the other side of the ball, we're looking at the quarterbacks over there. It was one individual in particular that I was sitting on the edge of my seat waiting to see what this young man's going to do. And y'all turned him into a glorified running back. Again, when you see two quarterbacks out there on the field, in the backfield at the same time, I mean, all of that trickery stuff, that was going to work for probably a couple of series. After that, folks going to start changing up a little bit and knock your draws in. And guess what? That's basically what took place. Now, I know a lot of y'all like, well, Coach, wait a minute. We was out there doing our thing. We was running plays and we was scoring and doing it. Listen, guys, if North Carolina Central ball players that got back there in the backfield, and I mean, it was like You see North Carolina Central ball players in the backfield looking at the daggone quarterbacks or the running backs like it was a silk song, talking about having a meeting in their bedroom, standing right there looking at them folks like, yo, hey, knock him out. But for some strange reason, we can't tackle. We trying to arm tackle. I don't understand all this damn hit stick crap going on. Y'all boys need to learn how to wrap up, man. Y'all need to learn how to wrap somebody up. There's no way in the world this game should have been as close as it was. No way. So, you know what? I'm hoping Coach Trey Oliver looked at some film on his way back, leaving from Miami, going back to North Carolina, and he got a tackling drill going on at probably about 5 o'clock this morning. Heck yeah, ain't nowhere in the world you be sitting around right now getting no damn rest after that. No, that's ridiculous, because guess what? That can cost you your season. Cost you a game and your season. Yep, hey, coach, just give him some takeaways. Don't get mad at coach because everybody getting the same thing. Don't get upset with coach. No. Don't get mad with coach today, because I'm trying to understand one thing here. Alabama State, y'all ran 2 quarterbacks? Y'all ran the fumblerooski out this thing, boy. I'm like, what are we doing? 2 quarterbacks? 2 quarterbacks in the backfield at the same damn time. Lord Jesus, help me. I'm like, wait a minute. Do you not understand when you say, a team say, oh, we got 2 quarterbacks. We're going to play 2 quarterbacks. When you're playing 2 quarterbacks, that means you don't have no quarterback. Y'all put both of these cats in the backfield and say, it was cute at first. Oh, Chuck, okay. But the thing is, the guy that we expected to be out there underneath center, you got him running all of the crazy plays. I'm like, what are we doing? Is the young man an athlete? Absolutely he is. But you know what? I'm going to let the cat out the bag. I'm going to let the cat, I just have to. I got to let the cat out the bag. Y'all can call me a hater if you want to, but I'm just going to let the cat out the bag. When I heard that this young man was going to Alabama State, I said they were going to turn him into a freaking glorified runner. And what did they do? 15 times for 146 yards? He had 134 on the day, 2 touchdowns. Hey, salute to the young man on the 2 touchdowns rushing the ball. Hey, got to give it up to him, but he threw the ball, they threw the ball 6 times, completed 4 for 27 yards. Who was that? Jonah O'Brien, the other young man that was quarterback for Alabama State, threw the ball 11 times, completing 5 for 61 yards, 2 interceptions, got sacked 4 times. What are we doing, guys? I mean, I don't want to hear the whole, this was a tune-up game. We weren't really trying to show our playbook. You know, we want to save everything for SWAC play. Man, I don't give a damn about no SWAC play. You're playing ball right now. It's time for people to get out here and coach this thing up and understand the fact that you're putting things into perspective as far as what you're looking to do throughout the whole season. If you have the personnel out there on the field, damn it, you come stop what we're doing. You come stop what we're doing. Don't all of this, I got a playbook over here. I can't let y'all, man, screw that. Hey, line this thing up, dog. Draw the line in the sand. Y'all say y'all got them dogs out there. Draw that line in the sand and say, come on, let's get this work. Because there's no way in the world this should have looked like this. And I mean, the sad part about it was I'm sitting there looking like, whoa, Alabama State, y'all spotted them 21 points. Nah, I ain't go, y'all spotted them 21 points in the game. They drove down the field, kicked in with 2 touchdowns back to back, and then throw a pick 6. I said, okay. And I'm sitting there, and I sent out a message on X, and I said, man, y'all spotting folks 21 points? What we doing? And then turn back around, okay, they gave you one where you kicked the ball to one of the fastest kids on the team, where he took that thing to the house. Special teams helped kick that thing off, get them back in the game. But then we turn around, you got Andrew Body, who literally, I mean, this is not going to be dissect the team Monday. I'm not going to do it. When I stated before that the playmakers need to be in place for this young man to be successful, everybody kept saying, Coach, they're there. Coach, they're there. Coach, they got them. Where are they? That's my question. This young man is doing the same thing at Alabama State that he did at Texas Southern. Being that he probably 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to go ahead and say this young man, barring anything crazy happen, he'll end up being the leading rusher for Alabama State once again. So my next question is, are we looking to position this young man to go into the NFL as a running back, a wide receiver? What is it we looking to do here? Because right now, him playing the quarterback position at a high level, I don't think it's going to happen in his offense. I don't. I'm just being honest with you. I don't see it. I don't see it. And there's no, listen, Coach Eddie Robb and the coach staff over at Alabama State, there's no knock on y'all. Because guess what? You guys are putting in position what you have in the cupboard. And when you don't have certain things in the cupboard, guess what you're going to do? You're going to use what you have to use to make things work in no matter what you need them to work. But I'm going to be honest with you. What he was able to do yesterday on that field, 134 yards rushing the ball, 2 touchdowns, had North Carolina Central made them tackles in the backfield, might not have saw that. But like I said, we can't go off mic, we can't go off hypotheticals. All we can do is go off of what we see. And basically what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is Alabama State, I don't know who in the heck came out there and gave all those daggone, those first place votes for y'all to win the SWAC East. Somebody smoked some boo, boo, because ain't nowhere in the world looking like that. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, y'all got a layup game coming up this week against Miles College. The funny thing is, Miles might come in there and snatch your draws off too, so we're going to see how that's going to work. Funny thing is, I'm just, like I said, I'm lost for words as far as what I'm looking at, because there's nowhere in the world that I expect to see that. I expected a lot more from Alabama State than that. There's nowhere in the world you have seasons where you've increased each season, and then all of a sudden you take a dip like this. You know what? I'm going to be honest with myself here. I'm going to be honest with myself, be honest with y'all. For once, for all of the times that I've sat and done these shows, I've always sat and tried to find a politically correct way of saying what needs to be said. And right now, looking at what I saw yesterday, y'all got me on the edge of going somewhere where I'm just like, I can't, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna shut this show off, guys. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. But Alabama State, you guys have a lot left to be desired as far as your playmakers on both sides of the ball. There's no blocking. There's no getting after there's no real getting after the quarterback with the front seven. There's no stopping the gaps, out there on the defense. Yeah, I know y'all like, Coach, this is just one game. You being that critical? Let me tell y'all something. There are some glaring things that I'm sure people saw during spring as well as summer. They understood what needed to be changed, but had a hard time changing them because of the fact that the pieces aren't there. This not no dig at no kids. This ain't no dig at the coaches. It's just when you don't have the pieces, you don't have the pieces. And I mean, honestly, truly, looking at what North Carolina Central was able to do yesterday on the ground, that's glaring, bro. I mean, you got one back averaging 5.3 yards per carry. You got Arthur Rogers, who rushed the ball 3 times for 35 yards. He averaged 11 yards on 3 carries. So I mean, what are we getting at here? I mean, it's you have to, like I said, you have to call it the way you see it. I mean, it is what it is. And even with the Walker Harris coming in for the first time, as the starting quarterback, now that Travis Richards is gone, everybody looked at this kid like, oh, he not gonna be able to do much of nothing out there. He sat. He didn't look too good. He this, he that. But he came out there and led the team down the damn field. He did what was asked of him to do out there on the field. And I guess you could say the same thing was asked of Alabama State, where we running 2 damn quarterbacks out there, which to me don't make sense. Like I said, that's to me. I mean, like I said, I coached this game, you know what I'm saying, and I love this game. But I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm just being candid when I say this. When I sat and watched that offense yesterday, the Alabama State offense yesterday, when it first started out, that reminded me of my son's 8U football team many years ago. My son is 23 years old now. You know what? And that's why I said I'm about to stop right now, because I'm really about to just, I don't want to Paul Feinbaum this thing today and just be just flat out ugly with this thing. And I don't want to ruin nobody's barbecue with what I'm about to say, but God dog, oh my God. Hey, man, listen. Coach got some more shows coming for y'all, man. Coach love y'all. Coach gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.